Hello, everybody. Welcome again to this session of today. I'm not talking about business. I'm not talking about career. I want to talk about how to be a valuable friend. And of course, this may actually cut across business and career. You never know. But friendship is very, very important piece as far as the human race is concerned. And I think that is very critical for us to know how to be good friends. Like me personally, I keep on carrying out that self-awareness and that self-analysis and growing in as far as being a good friend is concerned to my friends who are in my close circle. And of course, people desire to have good friends, but the question is, are you worthy of the kind of friends that you desire? Because many a times we, by default, we are focused on looking at what other people should be doing to us as friends, but sometimes we don't pay attention to what we should be doing to them as friends. And there's one thing about friendship for when it comes to individual perspective is that you can either have a deep close circle of friends or you can have a wider social circle of friends. A deep close circle of friends means that you have very close number of people that are very close to you, and any other person is just like a general acquaintance or a client, and it ends at that level. Or you can have a wider social circle of friends, and this wider social circle of friends status only grew in the last 10 years more with the coming of social media. That's why there are people you call on social media friends, meanwhile you have never met, but the way you guys interact on social media and communicate and even do business, it's that bonding is very strong, but it's solely empowered by that social media platform. And then there are people like that, they're everywhere, everybody knows them, they know almost everybody, and that. But all of these have advantages and disadvantages. And one fact is, I love to research about business, about people management. I mean, the business of consulting and training. So knowing how people think and how people look at relationships and so on is critical to my business. And the fact is, the kind of friends you attract to your circle is actually determined by the level of value that you command. The truth is, nobody likes to be a friend to somebody that they cannot benefit anything from. And of course, if you're looking at benefiting something from a friend, the question is, what can your friend benefit from you? You see, and that is why one of the most important wellness tools for many people is spending time with people they enjoy spending time with. You don't just spend time with any kind of person. You have to enjoy spending time with these people. So, and it's critical to note that a close circle of friends is made up of those people who give you a sense of belonging. Yes, because there are some, you can have some people that they badmouth you, people that they bring down your self-esteem. They don't talk any good thing about you. You cannot continue to be around people like that. They are not friends. A close circle of friends is made up of those people who give you a sense of belonging, who gives you security and makes you know that you are loved and you are cherished and you are highly cared for, and you also highly care for them. You also make them feel that they belong in around you. They also feel secured around you, and the way you treat them and respect them makes them feel cherished around you. And of course, one amazing thing about friends is that you get to choose your friends, unlike family. Family, you are born into a family, but you grow as you grow, as you interact, as you expose yourself, you can choose friends. So, and that's why it's important to be very intentional about dropping some friends and picking up new friends. If you cannot keep on sticking to people for who are not adding value to your life, they're not contributing anything, there's no tangible growth, they're instead draining you, and there's no reason, there's no blood relationship per se, you see. And that's the beautiful thing about friendship. So let us look at what a good friend should be, what a good friend should be doing, right? A good friend is someone who you like. Yes, you have to like the person, you have to respect the person, you've got to trust the person, and of course, should be somebody who likes you back, respects you back, and trusts you. You see, so are you a good friend? So the people you call your friends, do you really like them? Do you really, really respect them? Do you really trust them? Right? The second thing about that you need to that you can do to be a good friend is you listen and you share, right? Yes, you're somebody who listens to your friends, right? And you share with your friends. A good friend should listen to you, should share with you both the good things and the bad things. They should not share one-sided. A good friend should be vulnerable, right? Good. And of course, the third thing that you should do to be a good friend is that uh, um, or a good friend to you should accept and like you as you are, and also push you towards the realization that you need to grow and you need to change. Therefore, a good friend pushes you to grow, will let you know when you are on the wrong path, right? So are you a good friend? Are you that kind of friend that you challenge your friends to grow in their career, to grow in their business, to grow in their relationships, maybe marriage relationships, and so on, right? So, and are you that kind of friend that you're very bold enough to talk to your friends and let them know that, hey, sir, you are in the wrong path and you've got to turn around, you've got to make a U-turn and embark on the right path. You don't see your friends going in the wrong path and you stay quiet and you laugh behind the scenes. That is not a friend. You are not a good friend. One sign that you are a good friend is that you can your friend can share anything with you and they will not be afraid that you will betray their confidence. So there are some people that their mouth is just passing like a one stream, one river, right? Or a pipe, or a pipe on water, for example, like it's always running through. You tell them anything, the next minute, the next 2 days, you hear it in the quarters, you hear it in the workplace, you hear somebody using it on social media to backstab you and all of that. That's not a friend. You are not a friend. You're an enemy. You're a witch, a wizard, they say, right? So you, if one sign of how to be a valuable friend is that your friends can trust you, that you will not betray them, that whatever they share with you stays with you, and they have that high confidence with you. Um, One thing about friendship is that your friends let you express your feelings and emotions, and they do not judge you or criticize you, but they focus on correcting you in love and kindness. So you are a very good friend if you're that kind that a friend makes an error, a friend makes mistakes, and they come to you or you hear about it. You you let them express their emotions and how they feel, and you don't just judge them and criticize them. That's why you don't know what they were going through before they made that kind of mistakes or whatever that they're going through. But it is your responsibility also not to leave them that way. It's your responsibility to correct them in love and kindness and assist them to rise back on their feet and continue thriving in life. The next thing is that a good friend gives you good advice when you ask for it and assists you in taking action that will help you feel better, right? And also works with you to figure out what to do next when you are having a hard time. Yes, that's what a good friend should do. Are you a good friend? So you should be that kind of a friend that you give good advice to your friends. You cannot see a friend who is always drinking and smoking and there's a womanizing and partying and all of that, and they have no career, they have no business, they have no life. And you don't sit that friend down and you start talking to that friend. You don't assist that friend to take the right action that will make them feel better tomorrow or be better in the future tomorrow. You're a bad friend, you're not a friend. You're an enemy, basically. You see, and if you are that kind of friend that you don't work with your friends to figure out what to do next when they're having a hard problem, you're that kind of friend that your friends come to you when they have financial issues and every time they're always coming to you, but you have not even sat down with them. Look, how can you get a job so that you have a sustainable source of income? How can you start a business so that you're able to start making money for yourself? How can you start passive income? No, you don't sit down with them and talk with them about these important things that makes them to thrive in life and also be able to help other friends. One important thing about friend is that a friend lets you help them when they need it. Yes, you know there are some people that when they're in need, they don't ask for help. They don't talk. They don't feel like they don't feel okay. They don't have the courage to ask for help. Some people feel that asking for help is a sign of weakness. No, asking for help is a sign of courage, it's a sign of boldness, and is something that every human being actually needs. You will never have the ability to figure out everything in your life. You will always need help. So a good friend lets you help them when they need it. You see, are you that kind of friend that when your friend reach out to you to help you and you really, really need help, do you let your ego away? Do you let your pride down and you get that help? Of course, it should be coming from a friend that is in your close circle, a friend that you trust, a friend that you know that have your interest at heart, not a friend that will help you and laugh at you tomorrow that, this guy could not feed yesterday. I'm the one that gave me 1,000 francs or $10 to go feed. You see, that's, of course, you need to make good, pay attention to that. That's why it's good to build a close circle of friends that you know each other so well and they cannot betray your confidence. A friend is also somebody you want to be with. Do your friends feel that you want to be with them? You want to give them the attention and the care that they need and that they're doing the same for you? And of course, a friend doesn't ever take advantage of another friend, right? If there's really true friendship, you don't take advantage of another person. If there's business, it should be done in honesty and integrity. There's no cheating, there's no backstabbing, there's no whatever. Everything should be very, very clear. If necessary, clear documents are signed to enhance integrity and respect for one another. Very important as we conclude is a good friend is a courageous friend who will stand up and do the right thing when no one is looking, and even if it doesn't benefit them. What does that mean? A good friend, if they are somewhere and they hear somebody speaking bad about your brand, speaking bad about you, backstabbing you, lying you, even though you are not there, they stand up for you, even in your absence. They will not benefit, but they stand up and say, look, this is wrong. This guy cannot do this thing. I refuse to believe. You see, that's why somebody always say that if a friend comes and tell me that they were talking about me somewhere, I will focus on ask, what did you say? What did you do? You see, some things that you can do in that kind of a scenario is you can walk away, just leave. You must not be part of the conversation. Don't come and say, you know what, I sat there, I didn't say me anything. Oh, that is not it. Leave that. Being silent is already a decision. You get a point, so you can leave the place if you don't have the ability, you don't have the energy, you don't have that intentionality to rise up and stand up for your friend in that close circle. There are many of my friends that if you talk against them around me, I will not listen. I prefer to go sit down with them face to face and get the real story from them. You see, and I believe that the level that we know each other, if my friends do something wrong, they're going to tell me, you know what, guy, I messed up. And this is what I'm doing to make it right. You see, but I don't care even if he's right, I'm not going to support that. I'm just going to leave the place and get a call to him or meet him face to face, and we talk about it, and we are sure that this is the right thing because nobody's perfect. We're going to make mistakes, and good friends help you bounce back from mistakes as far as life, career, and business is concerned. These are some of the things that I think that we should be looking at as far as friendship is concerned. This very critical tool that God designed for the human race. Are you a valuable friend? That's a question I have for you. The people that you call friends, are they valuable to you? Right? Are they valuable to you? It's an exchange of support and trust and love and kindness and unity and care and finances where it be, endorsements, recommendations, business opportunities. These are the kind of things that should flow in that circle of friendship that you have with the various people. Thank you so much for following today's session, and I hope that you found it valuable. Let's stay in touch. Send me a WhatsApp message, shoot me an email, and keep shining. You are rare, you are remarkable.